Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. I'm really excited for this one because I've always loved every vintage of Mocha Wednesday I've ever had, so I'm really excited to try this one. If you don't know anything about it, it's a bourbon barrel-aged imperial stout with cacao nibs and coffee. This one's coming in at 19.7% ABV. I'll read the back. Nothing gets you through a midweek slump like Mocha Wednesday. Layers of artisan dark chocolate from San Francisco's TCHO blend effortlessly with bold, small batch roasted coffee from San Diego's Mostra Coffee. Enjoy notes of sweet spice from time spent in choice bourbon barrels, beautifully balancing the bittersweet notes of coffee and chocolate. Maybe hump day isn't so bad after all. Yeah, I don't mind Wednesdays. Mostly because every other Wednesday my paycheck gets directly deposited into my bank account. So yeah, Wednesdays aren't bad. All right. So yeah, a little bit of head there. Yeah, I mean, it's the same, dark brown into light black kind of color. Doesn't seem like the adjuncts have changed the color too much. Good head retention for the, how high the alcohol is and the fact that it has adjuncts. It's definitely keeping some of that. Slightly brown legs, not a lot of lacing. Yeah, looks the part. Let's get into the aroma. The coffee is definitely there. It's roasty, not overly roasty, not too much in your face, but certainly there. Cuts down on some of the sweetness. The chocolate, not as obvious, at least so far in the aroma. Because the base, a Black Tuesday can have, decent chocolate notes. And I, again, at least right now in the aroma, it's not obviously having extra of that. Maybe a little bit of, just like you open up a bag of like cacao nibs, but not super intense. It's very limited, and it's more the coffee on top of the normal Black Tuesday stuff I'm getting. Some sweetness, some bourbon, vanilla. More and more of the cacao nib. Again, like if you've ever opened up a bag and smelled it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. More of that is coming through now. Almost a nuttiness attached to it, an earthy nuttiness. Finally, some oaks coming through. This smells fantastic. Also, just straight up, this smells really good. You're definitely getting the adjuncts more and more. Again, not overly done though, so I'm really curious about the taste. Only one way to find out. Cheers. This is another really good vintage. Wow. That's so good. That's really good. I wasn't actually even thinking of doing a ranking video. Maybe I should do that. I don't know. Whatever. I already put the other two bottles in the recycling bin. I kind of like when I do rankings, I like to have the bottles and cans still. But anyway, the reason I'm even saying that out loud and thinking about that is this is the best of the three I've had so far. It's in my opinion, Black Tuesday is awesome. I really like it. And I don't think there's anything wrong with it. If you're going to add adjuncts, it seems like coffee and cacao nibs are really good adjuncts to add, So it's just like it's elevating a beer I already really like. So that's why it's an easy, of the three I've had so far, it's an easy one to say is my favorite. The hazelnut one was good, Grey Monday, but I didn't get enough hazelnut for me to be like, oh, the adjunct is like really helping. Whereas here, the adjunct is adding so much to this beer. You do get like the mocha experience. I also, besides liking every vintage of this I've ever had, I like mocha as a drink. I love coffee and chocolate together. Chocolate covered coffee beans I like quite a bit. Also, haven't had those in a while. I gotta fix that. I gotta get some. So like that's a flavor profile I really like. It really lends itself to this beer. I'm still getting a lot of the base Black Tuesday stuff. I was getting some nice bourbon. I'm going to take another sip and talk even more specifically, but I did get some bourbon, which was nice. A little bit of that oakiness, more in the aftertaste than anything else. A little bit of vanilla. The coffee and the chocolate stuff just like the aroma, it's there, but it's not overpowering, so you still do get a good amount of that base Black Tuesday. It's a really nice sip. Warming in the chest, but I didn't get hit with the alcohol on the palate. That sip, in addition to everything else I was saying, there was a quick moment of a nice berry jammy quality. The coffee and the cacao nibs are providing some balance and dryness to the sweetness of this beer, of the base beer, which is really appreciated. You know, I think this is kind of one of those more like a love letter reviews than just a beer review, because this does taste so good. And one more time, you're taking a beer I already like and you're elevating it with these two adjuncts. Still hiding the alcohol. I mean, like, I shouldn't say hiding the alcohol. Like, you drink this, it is obviously a higher ABV beer. You just don't get the straight alcohol taste. You get it so interwoven with the other flavors that it's incorporated. You know, it's not you're getting these nice flavors. Oh crap! I just got hit with like straight ethanol. You know, it's not that. Let me do another sip. This is really tasty. Yeah, that roastiness is so pleasant in this beer. More woody, that oak woodiness, more of that's coming through in the wet part of the sip, not just the aftertaste, which is appreciated. A lot of depth, complexity. Again, the adjuncts are there, not overpowering, certainly not underutilized. Yeah, this was nicely crafted, and no delusions of grandeur that anyone from the brewery is actually watching, but if anyone, is very well crafted, this vintage. In my opinion, probably the perfect amount of the coffee and the cacao nibs, so well done. Have you guys had this one before? Any other vintages? Drinking something else you want to tell me about? Major life experience? Anything, everything? Comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews, both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.